What's up, guys? This is Merc Music, and I'm bringing you guys another deep commentary, and this one's pretty interesting. And I just want to say this as kind of a disclaimer. This commentary might be due to a certain amount of ignorance or lack of intelligence towards a scientific subject, or more so with the human anatomy. But we're going to get into this. It's pretty much going to involve why humans do not evolve or grow in terms of knowledge at a very rapid rate. And the way I thought of this is not because people, some people are saying people are getting more stupid throughout the generations or stuff like that. It has nothing to do with that. What this has to do with is pretty much DNA containing pre-existing knowledge and memories. Because if you think about it, our DNA contains so much information. It contains information about, our work ethic. Your DNA might say that, it might determine that you're a lazy person, and someone else's DNA might show. It might basically mean that they're going to be a very hardworking and perseverant person in life. And your DNA is going to contain a lot of information, and it's going to contain a lot of information about your characteristics and your traits, what you choose to do in life, and it determines everything. But it doesn't contain memories, and it doesn't contain knowledge. For example, you can't give birth to a baby, and the baby is not going to know how to speak the English language effectively. It's not going to know how to walk. And it's not going to know what you did last night. Isn't that kind of weird? It's really bizarre how our DNA doesn't contain knowledge. And it's because it's stored in our brain, and I know that already. And to be honest, when I say all of this over again and I just say, well, you know what, all of our knowledge and memory is in our brain, well, that pretty much proves my point, and I can shut up. But I want to dig deeper into this because, I really just want some more insight on this. I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say. Please leave a comment right now if you already know exactly where I'm going with this, or if you've, tried to explore this more in depth yourself, or if you already have some insight you can give me, please let me know. But DNA containing pre-existing knowledge and memories. What if it was possible? See, the scenario we have right now on Earth is that, we will gain a limited amount of knowledge and memories. We cannot experience everything in life, and, I've already talked about that, but we also cannot gain all of the knowledge. There is an infinite amount of knowledge in the past, present, and future that we will just never be able to know. So, with that being said, we already have a limited amount of knowledge in our brains, and when you give birth to a child, if you're a guy, you're not giving birth, but if you have a child, that child will have, partitions of your DNA, but the child will not have your knowledge, and the child will not have your memories. And that's what's boggling my mind. Because and now we're going to put it into the scenario of if it was possible. Because if it was possible for that child to have your memories and to have your knowledge, the child would be able to make better decisions in their life, and the child would develop at a much faster rate. Imagine a baby that can walk and talk and do everything a normal human could, and the only limitation is just their size and their strength. Their physical aspects, but they're geniuses. If they could carry that kind of intelligence with them, they would be able to discover a lot more things, learn more things, and learn a lot more knowledge. With the vast and infinite amount of knowledge they'd be able to obtain, they'd be able to add on to that from what you previously had. And aside from that, it also gets you thinking, what if there is something out there that already has that ability? See, people talk about aliens and stuff like that, and I really don't want to go into that too much, but if there are aliens out there, the only way they'd be able to be that rapidly developed is if they had to give off offspring like we do, and that offspring already contains their knowledge and their experiences. And I really think that's the only possible way for a species to evolve and grow at such a rapid rate. And, I think that's really all I have here. If our DNA contained pre-existing knowledge, and if it contained memories, our future generations would be able to be a lot smarter. They'd be able to develop faster. They'd be able to make much better decisions in their lifetime because they wouldn't have to go through as many bad experiences because they'd have our past memories. They'd be able to choose right from wrong a lot more easily, and they would just be able to figure things out faster. It would be amazing. And we're kind of damned as a species because we are the most intelligent species on Earth. However, we have our limitations as well. And I think that kind of humbles us, and it gets us to realize that even though we are the great human beings of this Earth, we are also the shitty human beings of this Earth that cannot pass on our knowledge and memories. We can do our best by doing it verbally. There's only so much we can express to our children. So I think what I'm trying to say here is, since we cannot do this in our DNA, and when you're banging someone, you're gonna have to be a very good parent and just spend a lot of time with your kids. Make sure to tell them as many stories as you can and share as much knowledge as you can with them, and just be smart. And I think that's the whole moral of this commentary, so I'm gonna wrap it up right here. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, and I will see you guys later.